Awakening the Lost Tribes, Part 2. The story did not end in Africa. It did not end in the Americas. The scattering of Israel was vast, to the ends of the earth, and the awakening now reaches even farther. He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11:12. This is the call of the great I Am. Iye, Asha, Eye. In the hills of India and Myanmar live the Bnei Menashe, the children of Manasseh. They claim descent from one of the lost northern tribes of Israel, exiled by Assyria, then pushed eastward across Persia and into Asia. They kept Sabbath. They celebrated Passover with bitter herbs. They remembered they were once Israelites. Now, over 5,000 have returned to Israel, recognized by rabbis and welcomed home. In Afghanistan and Pakistan, the Pashtun tribes, especially the Pathans, carry names, customs, and oral histories that tie them to ancient Israel. They speak of being descendants of King Saul. They observe Levirate marriage and name their clans after Gad, Asher, and Ephraim. Could these tribal warriors be remnants of Ephraim scattered to the east? In the ancient capital of Kaifeng, China, a Jewish community existed for over 1,000 years. They built a synagogue in the style of a Chinese temple. They spoke Hebrew. They traced their ancestry to the tribe of Judah and Levi. Though many were assimilated and persecuted, their memory endures. Today, their descendants are reconnecting with the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And some have even made Aliyah, return to Israel. To the east, across vast waters, prophecy echoes in the Pacific Islands. In Papua New Guinea, several tribes claim Hebrew ancestry. They circumcise on the 8th day. They avoid pork. They rest on the 7th day. And some call the Creator Yahweh. In New Zealand, the Maori people carry legends of a great migration and a holy covenant. Their Haka chants speak of stars and laws given by the Great Spirit, just as Israel received the Torah under the heavens. Could the scattered tribes have sailed even here? The Caribbean still sings the story of Zion. In Jamaica, Haiti, Barbados, and Dominica, Afro-descendant groups, once enslaved, hold on to names like Judah, Zion, Israel. The Maroons, escaped slaves, preserved customs of separation, dietary laws, and Hebrew-style prayers. In Haiti, spiritual leaders called their creator Yah, long before reconnecting with Torah. In Brazil, a vast number of Afro-Brazilians descend from Bantu peoples with strong Israelite links. Some were also crypto-Jews, secretly observing Shabbat and kosher laws during the Inquisition. The Spanish and Portuguese Inquisitions scattered Sephardic Jews throughout Latin America. Many became crypto-Jews, outwardly Catholic, but secretly keeping the commandments. In Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and Argentina, families passed down secrets, lighting candles on Friday nights, avoiding pork, circumcising their sons, speaking of Jerusalem in hushed tones. Now, these descendants are waking up, remembering who they are. Europe too played a role in this scattering. After 1492, Sephardic Jews were expelled from Spain and Portugal. Some fled to Africa, others to the Americas. Many intermarried and vanished from the records, but not from the plan. In Eastern Europe, Jews from the 10 tribes likely merged with Ashkenazi communities. Even among the nations that tried to erase them, the great I Am, Ehyeh, Asha, Ehyeh, preserved a remnant. They are found in Suriname, in the Philippines, among the Zulu, the Abayudaya of Uganda, on islands and mountaintops, in jungles and deserts. The prophecy lives I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Like grain is sifted in a sieve, yet not the least grain shall fall to the ground. Amos 9:9. Before, Bartolomeo Diaz became the first known European to set foot on the most southern tip of Africa, which he initially named the Cape of Storms. In 1488, the Khoi and San were already there. Not surprisingly, some Khoi and San communities carry traces of the E1B1A haplogroup, a DNA marker found among Bantu-speaking peoples and which is associated with descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. They are not of the 12 tribes, they were before them. They were appointed keepers of the land and of silence. Their genetic lineages trace back 200,000 plus years. So, yes, in earthly, biological, and archaeological terms, the Khoi and San are the oldest continuously rooted human population on Earth. They are the witnesses of time, placed not for tribal inheritance, but for spiritual remembering, as we saw in Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided the nations, he fixed their boundaries according to the number of the children of Israel. And in Matthew 20:16, so the last shall be first, and the first last. And in Acts 15:17, so that the rest of mankind may seek the Heavenly Father, even all the Gentiles who are called by my name, says the Heavenly Father, who does all these things. At Pinnacle Point near Mossel Bay in South Africa, tools and ochre use, dating back 164,000 plus years, have been found. This place is very near to the most southern tip of the continent. These match behaviors, believed to be part of the earliest symbolic and spiritual human activity, associated with the ancestors of the sand. Theirs are the oldest voices on earth. And yet, they were nearly erased and shamelessly, till this day, not yet acknowledged. This awakening is not just about bloodlines. It is about covenant. It is about returning to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to his commandments, his ways, and his son, Yeshua the Messiah. It is about identity. It is about prophecy. It is about the end time harvest. After these things, I looked, and behold, a great multitude, which no one could number, of all nations, tribes, peoples, and tongues. Revelation 7:9. From Africa to Asia, from the Pacific to the Americas. The Heavenly Father is calling his children by name. The time has come. The dry bones are rattling. The tribes are stirring. The second Exodus is on the way. I will say to the north, give them up, and to the south, do not hold them back. Bring my sons from afar, and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Isaiah 43:6. The awakening continues. Watch part 3 for more insight into this revelation. If this challenges what you've always believed, pause. Don't run from it. Open the Word. Ask the Heavenly Father to show you what's true. He's not hiding. His Spirit will confirm what no man can.